Welcome to week 14 of the NFQL as the Buffalo Bills look to stay perfect. It's going to be a tough test with the Cleveland Browns in town, sitting at 6-6, but not out of playoff contention. I am your host, Dan Gambino. You already know the CEO of Code Sox. I am joined by my friend and the commish in the building tonight, Mr. Ernie Green. How you doing?
I'm well, thanks. I like to see what happens tonight. Keep the undefeated streak going. Biggs catching one-handed passes. I'm not sure if that's a good idea with Allen's speed, but hey, the Bills, they win tonight. They clinched home field advantage for the entire playoffs. So get this game out of the game. Get in the win. My God, they're leading. They're not even contending for a playoff spot at 6-6. They're leading your division at 6-6.
Yeah, leading the division, and they're doing it by a stifling run game. So the run game's been holding them through. They give up a lot of yardage on defense against the run. Let's see if the Bills can keep the wheels churning. Don't forget that Motor is out. Dawson Knox is out, but you know what's in play, Ernie, is the total score, the total points for the Buffalo Bills for this game could get you one step closer to joining us on Super Bowl Friday. That's right, Super Bowl Friday, August the 28th. Get your picks in now in the chat. How many points the Buffalo Bills will score, and they're going against Daniels, who's kind of been a thorn in their side in the past.
Jaden Daniels from Arizona State University down here in Tempe, so I'm interested to see how he plays. He had a great freshman year in real life, so let's see how he does here.
They're not.
Whoa.
Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. Picks it up, gets knocked down at the 7-yard line, and Buffalo off to a good start, holding on the play. They're going to decline it, and the Bills start fast and furious from the 8-yard line.
That was, they attacked. They attacked him. And 2 plays, 2 sacks. The offensive lines apparently took the first quarter off. And I just a random thought, maybe not run at Myles Garrett. That's just my random thought of the day if you're a quarterback.
All day, you could have stepped up in the pocket. There was nobody to the left. He rolled right into him. 8-yard loss, but you know what? That's good, Ernie, because inside the 10 is like the 10 of death. That's the 10 yards of death. We've been saying it in the sim. We'd almost have them outside of the 10. Being really optimistic about that horrible first down play. 2nd and goal from the Drew formation. Play action. Rolls right. Scrambling. All right, he gets out of bounds. Gets all the yardage back. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 9. Horrible to see this start as a 3-point possession with the way they started.
Absolutely, especially because they could have got the end zone. And there it is. Never mind.
And who is it? Lost the boss.
Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shout it right now, baby. Come on, come on. Come on and shout. Yeah. Buffalo's happening now. We're on the move now. The Bills are happening now. They're making it happen now. We got the spirit, a lot of spirit, yeah. We got the spirit. Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo.
It's funny though. Look at the stat sheet right now.
The Bills make me wanna.
9-yard drive. There's 18 yards that have been handed out on the drive.
Yeah, because of the sack and first down. Myles Garrett was a beast. I mean, you gotta count for Myles Garrett even when you're 12-0.
Oh yeah, he is 100% a man-child. And you know what? We have other news as well. Here we go with the first play from scrimmage. That's not a fumble. Looks like they're going to get out with a run and kind of settle everybody down. We had the Rocket League Cup on Saturday, and I want to congratulate the Spicy Spooners. The site I tuned in to watch it because I had never really seen Rocket League, and I'll tell you what, I might want to get in that next time. It looked like fun. If you haven't checked it out, Cars meets soccer meets American Gladiators is pretty much how I can put it. There were cars blowing up. People were complaining about the Ernie, you're going to love this. People were complaining about the domes that they played in, the arenas. So, like, everybody had to play in the arena, and people were complaining it was too hard or they didn't like the setup. It's like they wanted it to be custom to them. But that's not how life goes. You would have had a field day.
I probably would have lost my mind, but I'm not sure if that was a completion or incompletion. It was a hard hit. I'm not sure if he got the ball there, but it was Daniels after that jailbreak blitz has kind of settled in through 2 nice passes. I'm not sure if he caught that ball or not, to be honest with you. So let's see what happens here. They're showing the Bills defense. Holden on the play before went for the tip interception instead of the tackle. Almost got it. 2nd and 10. He did drop that ball. That was a great hit, I think, by Trey White.
We need them to apply the pressure. And, folks, don't go anywhere because we're going to have another giveaway coming up on the Bills' next drive. And if you haven't yet, put your comments in the chat for how many points the Buffalo Bills will score in today's game. And you could walk away. There's that running attack. You could walk away with a square for Prize-a-Palooza, August the 28th at 7 p.m. as we give away squares to win prizes during the Super Bowl. That running game, Ernie, as I touched about in the beginning of the game, they gotta stifle that. Can't give up the rushing yards.
But the best run defense is a good offense. So you keep putting the ball in the end zone, they're going to have to eventually abandon the running game. So
let's talk about that. Bills' offense has been dismal inside the 20 for the past, I'd say, 4 games. You've been on now for 4 games in a row. Their offense, I'm not blaming that on you. Their offense has not scored inside the 20 nearly enough. Now, we did have a touchdown earlier, but we need to see that trend of touchdowns coming more and more and more.
Against the better teams, absolutely. They're going to be playing playoff football the rest of the way. And I'll tell you who's playing playoff football. Is that Oliver?
That's Eddie O. Yep. Save a horse, sack a QB. 3rd and 19.
So Oliver beats the man there. Maybe that's why he was dancing on the sideline. He's like, you know what? I didn't get to play this time, but I guarantee I'm going to – look at the play there. The thing there is there were no intermediate routes there. You see at the whole middle of the field, there was just nothing. Those are all big routes. You had to sit back and let a play develop. And the Bills pass rush, they're not going to let you sit there all day.
Yep. Pass rush.
Crosby's like, brah, come on.
3rd and 19. Got to get off the field. And they'll do it. Can't throw the ball short.
Nice cleanup there on the edge by 22. Is that Samuel Jr., right?
Sante Samuel Jr.
Sets up 4th down. Well, punt formation, I'm guessing.
Hey, here we go. Punt formation. All right, guys. I know you're on pins and needles, waiting to see what the next giveaway is. Here's what we're gonna do: share the stream, and in the comments, tag where you shared it, and pick who's going to score Bills touchdown. You have to put in the comments where you shared it, either FB, TW for Twitter, any other social media outlet that you're sharing to and able to share to. Go ahead and put that in the comments, and also guess the player who's going to score. So share and guess.
And Moss there looks a couple yard gain on 1st down. Now they can run a normal offense now because the first drive was goal to goal. So they can get different plays in here. So looks like he got 1 yard there maybe. I thought he got more than that, but what do I know? Bad spot.
Bad spot. Okay, over the middle. There we go. Jalen Lay.
1st down looks like.
Oh, they'll sweep on the outside. Pickup of 15. Looks like 16 on the play.
Yeah, it looks like it was second in inches, and you got the yeah. But even McDermott's happy. He's clapping. The little swing pass action there. Looks like. $21. Yeah, he ran over 21, made the play, but he paid the price for it. Defense kind of hanging out and saying, "Hey, no more 3rd and 8 draw plays. Let's stop those if possible."
Sorry about that. Checked out. Daughter having a meltdown behind me. That's what happens when you have kids, folks.
Looks like 2nd and 1 here, 2nd and 2. Nice gain there. They're moving the ball down the field again. Just keep moving it down the field, but moving the ball has not been the issue. Other than the first half of the Jets game, they didn't play well the first half of the Jets game. They didn't get a first down there, so that's when they had some issues. Other than that, they've been moving the ball up and down the field. They just not have been putting the ball in the end zone. So that's like what they got to be doing now. They got another first down. They're marching the ball down the field.
They're marching the ball down the field, throwing it down to everybody. Here we go. Allen back to pass, pirouette pass. Gets it off. Pickup of about 6.
Yep, 2nd and 4.
Through formation. Action, get rid of it. Nope, doesn't get rid of it. Goes down. Wow, that's a bad sack to take.
Oh, that's just a bad, like...
Play call, bad design, 8-yard loss. Ay.
I mean, that's a rollout play, but no one blocked 90. That's the old lookout block there. We got trouble here. We got 3rd and long. 3rd and about 12, 15.
Yep, not going to happen. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a long field goal for Mr. Lutz Magic. Lutz and Boots coming out to take on another long field goal. I'll tell you what, either this guy hits a chip shot because we can't score in the red zone, or it's a over 50-yarder.
Yeah, there's no in between this team. They never bogged down at like the 25. They always bogged down at like the 30 or like the 2.
Yep, here we go. We got a 51-yarder on the way.
We'll call it 52 for posterity's sake here. Out there and
got it.
Wanted it.
Got it. And yeah, by the way, new center this week. Mitch Morris is the center. We got him back.
There we go.
Makes a difference. It's a big difference. You gotta know who's in front of you, right? You gotta know what they're thinking. So we'll see if that helps out Allen as we go. No one's gonna touch that ball off of the kickoff.
Oh, once the ball goes in the end zone like that, it's a touchback now.
Oh, that's right. It's a touchback now. I forgot that rule change.
Yeah.
For you, yeah. Just, you know what, though? Don't just catch it and then throw it at the ref, though.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, it still doesn't sit right with me.
Well, that rule isn't the fault that they lost the game, but that would have been nice to be up 23-0 instead of 16-0. I agree. 2nd and 9. Jaden Daniels here. He's been playing great. I'm not sure if he has this shot in his bag. Being down 10-0 and beating that team on the road. That might be a shot in his bag he doesn't have quite yet, but we'll find out. 3rd and 5.
Oh.
Did he catch that?
Yep.
He did. That was a catch. That's. Oh, I mean, throw the ball to Odell Beckham. Good things are going to happen there.
Yeah, he's on like year 10 at this point.
Oh, he got his foot down there. Did you see those feet getting down?
Tap.
Toe tap. Great play by. Yeah, give Beckham credit there. Great play. He's a heck of a talent. You can't deny that from him.
I'll tell you what, I think Cleveland's going to be the team to beat. And I'm putting this out there now. If anybody wants to mark my word or put it out there on any platform, I'm not that important. Cleveland Browns are going to win that division this year.
They're not beating the Ravens. The Ravens are too tough. That's just not happening.
I think Cleveland's a good team, and they haven't had the infrastructure to become a really good team. That organization was a mess. I personally don't think that Mayfield is the answer there, but I think that he has way too much talent around him, and now I feel like they're actually going to use that talent in the right way.
You don't
You
think
just gotta
I mean, they're in the same
you gotta
division
give the
as-
ball to Chubb. You gotta give the ball to Chubb and let him run.
Yeah, but they're also in the same division as the league MVP. A team that actually got better on defense, and they were very good on defense. The Ravens, to me, the Ravens are the team to beat in the AFC. Period. But the problem
Hey,
is
RG3 was good once. RG3 was good once too.
RG3 never won an MVP, and he's no Lamar. Comparing him to Lamar Jackson's like comparing ice cream to horse manure. And I'll tell you what, just a random thought: you should probably block AJ Epinesa on running plays. That's just my random.
Yeah, the EpiPen looks like a monster out there.
He wouldn't know about it. Why don't you block me, bro?
Bro, get out of my way, dude. I'm bigger than you. Austin Hooper wants none of him.
I don't blame him.
I'm backing up right away. Sorry.
Look at 57's like, dude, what are we doing? Like, why are we not blocking that guy? He's like, come on, I'm out of here. Like, he's like, I'm taking off. Schooler's like, I've had enough of this crap. We're not gonna block Epinesa. I'm going home.
Nashville, I refuse to call him Tennessee. Nashville went in Baltimore and beat the AFC hero, the MVP. He was exploited against Buffalo. People took that blueprint against Buffalo. Now, not everybody stopped it. Not everybody did it perfectly. I'm sorry. I think the blueprint on him is going to be out there. I'm not saying he's going to be the same player and they're going to be playing the same, the same plays. But I think he's a very beatable quarterback. If you can get him to focus on just throwing the football, I don't think he can beat you. Really don't.
He had like 38 touchdown passes last year.
Yeah, because you had to. I don't know, man. I understand that. I just think he's overrated, just like that first quarter was. That first quarter was highly overrated, but we're gonna take it 10-0 because of the defense. Yet again, Ernie.
He had last year 36 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. I'll take that from my starting quarterback.
I would too. Yeah, I'm just having. I don't know. It's. What's funny is a lot of people out there that think the same thing about Russell Wilson that I just said about Lamar Jackson.
Well, Russell Wilson was second in the MVP boy. I think it was like 31.
I understand that. But people out there say the same thing about Russell Wilson that I just said about Lamar Jackson.
People are stupid. I don't know what to say. Like, Lamar Jackson could have been picked up by the Bills because he got drafted last in that year. And Lamar Jackson was, just past. I'm going to stop because all the Trey White lovers are going to assume I don't like Trey White by saying they should have drafted the quarterback instead of Trey White. But no, I'm not saying that. But Beckham, that was a great play. 4th and 4. Are they going to go for it? I'd go for it here. Bill's offense is coming. A field goal's not going to cut it. But NFL coaches are cowards. Good White got in there. Good play by White right there. He did get in there.
I don't even think he got in there. I think he just dropped the ball.
I think he but yeah. So short field goal here because NFL coaches love short field goals.
Yeah, someone's out there saying, don't let Chubb get downhill. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think Nick Chubb, if they were smart, and they have 2 good running backs. They have Kareem Hunt, if he's still there, Nick Chubb. You could run the ball all day long with those 2. And they just wouldn't do it last year. That was part of their problem. Their game plan was horrible. They didn't run the ball enough at the beginning of the year. As the year went on, they started handing the ball off a lot more. I'm just saying, look out for Cleveland. They're my pick in the AFC North. The AFC North. All I'm saying. All right, here we go. We got to give something away, though. We got to give a square away, or Andrea's going to get mad at me. So, guys, how long will the scoring play be? Length of scoring play. Put it in the chat. Get it in there to get in. And the final score is closed. So there'll be no more guesses on the final score for the Buffalo Bills. The total points, Buffalo Bills.
And there's a nice pass over the middle. Is that Brew? No, that's Lay.
Jalen Lay. Jalen Lay.
Bruin and Lay have Brew McCoy for a wide receiver is pretty big. So him and Lay, if you don't see the number right away, they're pretty similar in stature. But that was right down the middle. That was a great play. It looked like a cover 3 action there, and you beat it right down the middle where you're supposed to beat it. And just boom. Yeah. Cover 3.
Seam route. Well, seam route will do it every time, right?
Against the short pass against the cover 3 will get you every time. Absolutely.
Yep.
That was a great play.
True formation. Why wouldn't it be? And folks, if you do hear any problems with the audio, as the truck said, we are testing out a new system. We've been having problems on our end with some of the connections, so we're working through it. I know they got a new program, so they're working through it today. So figured Cleveland, we got their number. Let's try it out then.
So first down here. That was a nice Diggs. Nice little out pattern to dig, comeback route. That was a good pass. But let's see what they do. Put the ball in the end zone here.
Yep, inside the code zone. Looks like we're going to have another under 20-yard touchdown, hopefully, here. What are they going to come out in, Ernie? What's the formation going to be? I'm going to say single back shotgun.
I hope they do. They should have stayed in that formation forever because they can't. That creates running lanes. There you go. I'm not sure I go too tight end here, but unless there's a receiver at the bottom.
Double package. This should be a handoff. Oh, Allen out in the flat. All right, gets a pickup of 1. That's in my eyes, a bad play call, but
it's a waste of a play call if you ask me. Yes, I agree.
This is the formation I would have went with. Trips, single back. Oh, almost threw that one right into the arms of the defender. Allen, 11 of 13 for 107. Need 9 yards. Don't necessarily need the touchdown here. Inside handoff.
And what is this, a cowardly play call?
That should have been the first down play on the jumbo package, basically. Because you had what? 2 tight ends on the line. You had a horrible 1-yard out. Calling. Oh, it's going to be a field goal. Going to see who won it in the chat. Yeah, 14, 16, 25 yards. Probably going to be 20. Nope, too many. So it'll be the user that picked 16. Going to need a little help from the truck.
That Price is Right rules in effect here?
Oh, always, man. Always. Oh, no, there was 17. We had a 17, so sorry about that.
Oh, that's when the guy picks $1,000 and the next guy picks 1,001 and beats him?
Yep.
That's always clutch. So, all right.
Oh, what an open field tackle. All right, we have a winner. Congratulations to Chris McDaniels. Chris McDaniels, you have won the square for the length of the scoring play drive. I'll have the truck in a second. Throw the squares up there. You're going to want to pick one of the white squares. There you see them. 60s still. Everybody just wanted 69.
Amateur.
Yep. You know what? That 66 has been staring at me the whole time we've done this, obviously, but it keeps popping up every time I look. There's a first down out in the flat to Austin Hooper, who was afraid of Epinesa. Daniel's looking a lot better. It was a rough start for him. I'll tell you what, that's pretty much all that's been the difference right now.
Oh, wow, that was another nice pass. And pitch and catch there to... Oh, second down. I thought he caught that.
Yeah, no, dropped it. Got it knocked away.
And there's an over the middle and first down again. They're looking good right here.
It's not Zay Jones, is it?
No, that's not Zay. No. That's Ayuk, Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, he
also from
like
ASU.
ASU, yeah.
ASU connection there.
Yeah, he's like, wait a minute, I got to go over there. Forget this, I think he's in San Fran, right? Ayuk? I believe he's in San Fran. He's out of San Fran, went to Cleveland. I'm looking for him to do big things in San Fran, actually. He's going to fit that system really well.
And I think it's a false start there. I think he went the first.
Encroachment.
He encroached.
And encroached. Oh, man, Harry P. Harry P. trying to get in there. All right, so it looks like Chris McDaniels picked number 98. Number 98 for Chris McDaniels. Congratulations on your square. 1st and 5. Quick hitter again. Down to the 24. If the Bills score, or if the Bills get an interception or fumble here, we're going to give away a random comment. So get commenting now. Comments in.
Well,
Get a turnover.
But also, we need to share too. So share. We need to share.
Yeah, share, comment. Pulling out over the middle, gets it down to the 7-yard line. Let's see if it's the 10 yards of death for everyone else, just like it is for the Buffalo Bills. Quick hitter. Bubba B keeping him out.
Bolden with a great play there.
Dude, if Bubba B becomes a Buffalo Bill next year, because he's at the U, he becomes a Buffalo Bill, he doesn't know that he already has a fan club.
Yeah, like
Everybody that's been here.
Yeah.
3rd and goal, not going to do it. The Buffalo Bills defense, as always, holding up. Epinesa and Ed Oliver on the tackle. 4th down, chip shot field goal. I would go for this if I were them. Especially when you run. Especially when you run on 3rd, Ernie.
Why would you run on 3rd unless you're going 4th on 4th? Epinesa cleaned up on the initial hit there was a great hit by Oliver, who's kind of off balance when he made the hit. But, yeah, great play by Epinesa to clean up and another chip shot. I mean, this is just bad.
This is a typical Cleveland Buffalo game. Ugly, weird, start to the game's a fumble. Okay, you get sacked. You almost take yourself out of contention for a touchdown. You score, and then the offense just on both sides. It's just because it's good defense. Which one is it?
I don't know. I don't think that the defense told the Bills to run a 1 yard out on 1st and 10 and come back with a running play on 3rd and 8. I don't think the defense had anything to do with that. Now, the sack on the first drive, yeah, good job. But, yeah, here, no. I wouldn't mind a deep shot to Diggs on this drive. We haven't seen any deep shots lately. And, well, they might have to because that just went nowhere fast.
Uh-oh, it's Ward.
got it.
Right, Ward out. That's a good thing for the Bills. The X-era field.
Oh, he's holding his wrist.
Oh, yeah, he's gone. He's out for the day. Not going to have Ward. Have you heard any rumblings about who's looking into the stadium name? Have you looked up any of that?
I have not.
Oh, there's your deep shot.
And you got to hit those. And those are going to be huge this year because in real football, Josh Allen was the best intermediate passer last year. But you know who knows that, Dan? Every single defensive coordinator. So they're going to take that away from him this year as much as they can and force them to beat him deep. He has to hit deep passes this year to soften up that defense so we can keep throwing that ball, the intermediate routes. And that was a very short route there. Another wasted play.
If you think about the progression of a quarterback, and I think Jim Kelly said it. I know there's a clip, an interview out there. Either it was Trainwreck or Cold Front or one of the circuits, but there's an interview out there that Kelly said year one he was good at the short passes, just on the cusp of intermediate, and he hit some of the deep balls. There was 2 or 3 deep balls he hit that year. And then year 2 last year, he hit those intermediate balls. That was the progression. Now he's got to put it all together. Like you're saying, he's got to put it all together this year. I really think he's going to. You're right. Game plan's going to change for the defense. Can't forget about his legs either. So it's the Lamar Jackson thing. Jackson just got there quicker, I think.
Second, and then here comes the house.
Boom.
McGregor representing the house.
Gregor doing the dog on the Browns. That was funny. Scurries away. I think that's what, the third or fourth sack in this game?
At least third. That's there's a jailbreak, and he did not have a chance there, and heck,
There were three guys there.
Third and 13. I'd have stopped him here.
Other jailbreak.
And no, it was a screen pass. That's why they were up. But yeah, and a 2-minute warning. So look at the ball back with 2 minutes left. Sean McDermott will probably kneel the ball down because he hates scoring points. But maybe not in this case. They might get the ball like around midfield if they're lucky. Good punt though. Wow, the heck of a punt. My God.
The punts in this sim are ridiculous. Look at this. Down to the 10-yard line from his end zone.
That was a heck of a punt.
Now that is a boot. All right, we need some positively electric plays to happen, folks. There hasn't been one yet, but I'm feeling it on the rest of this drive. Hopefully the Bills can make something happen in the next minute 52. See if we can get a positive Mazda electric drive going here.
4-yard passes aren't going to cut it.
Oop.
And they're running the clock down. Unbelievable.
Yeah, just you're only going to get the ball in the second half, so no big deal, right? Try and double them up.
Oh, you go 2 for 1 all the time.
If I'm Cleveland, I'm taking a timeout right now. There you go.
Would, absolutely.
And the Bills did. Bills take a timeout now after you just ran 30 seconds off the clock on the last play.
And it's 3rd and inch. Oh, my goodness.
The shotgun.
I have no problem with the shotgun here.
Pass.
I have no problem with the shotgun there because you need the more yard. If you don't get a first down there, you still need yard. I mean, time's not on your side more than 3rd down is, so.
When we look down the field, though, these little 4-yard dump-offs, taking timeouts, 54 seconds, take a shot downfield. Oh, just going to throw it out.
Thankfully, that was an incompletion. That would have been a waste of play.
It was like a no-look pass almost. Dump down Central, run to the bus. Run to the locker room, folks.
This is just a complete crap I can't stand of them in real life.
This is the stuff I hate about EA and Madden. Because this is just ridiculous.
The real Bills do this too.
It's unreal, folks. We're going to be punting 21 seconds left in the second. Stick around after halftime. We're going to have more giveaways. We've got 3 more squares to give away. Excuse me. Good punt coverage. Yeesh. What are you jumping for? They're not even. He wasn't even. Oh, it was a false start. The guy wasn't even under center yet. Yeah, EA is just atrocious.
Yeah, but with the real Bills would have done the same thing. They did it 5 times last year.
Oh, big hole there. Gets through 8-7. They're going to take a timeout. 2nd and 3, 8 seconds. Just won't let this half end. Daniels back to pass. Check down City. And they call another timeout. Wow, this is like paint drying.
Well, this is like accurate NFL football, though, is it not?
Yeah, sure is. All right, that'll take us to halftime. Thankfully, the Buffalo Bills defense has kept the Buffalo Bills in this game, Ernie. Would you say that's accurate?
Absolutely, and their play calling have kept the Browns in the game. Because this game should be, again, pretty much every game we say at halftime, this game should be over, but they can't put the ball in the end zone.
Yep, can't do it. And you know what? The playoffs are right around the corner, folks. Just a little information on Prize-A-Palooza. And don't forget about the tailgate party. It's going down. Discover 716, the Avalon Media Group, Code Sox. We're happy to be a part of it, along with Lorenzo Alexander's charity, the ACES Foundation. That will be happening in September. Check out Avalon Media Group for more information, as well as Discover 716. Code Sox will be having some updates and actually some announcements coming up. So us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Code Sox, and on Instagram and Twitter at Codes_Sox. Ernie, are you doing any virtual comedy or anything like that coming up soon?
You know what's funny is I did a virtual roast on Friday, and it was so depressing. I'm not doing any comedy until we go back live. It was just awful. Like, when you've done comedy long enough, you know when you've written a joke, like, you know in your heart if you've written a joke that's funny, or you know that it's 50-50. And I wrote these roast jokes, and they were fantastic. They were great, and other comedians told me they were great. Other people told me they were great, and there was nobody there. Got no reaction. It was just such a depressing atmosphere, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not coming back to comedy until there's crowds again. It was one of the worst experiences of my entire life. It was a complete waste of time.
I tried watching like Jimmy Fallon and all that stuff when Corona first hit, or COVID, whatever you want to call it.
Both are accurate.
Yeah, both are accurate. I just feel weird saying Corona. Sorry, Corona beer. But it's like, you can't do it. You need the audience. You need, even if it's a laugh reel, you need to hear it because it just makes everything so much better. And this guy's sitting in his VW bug bus outside of his house, telling jokes and like staring at the screen like, okay, that's over. All right, here's the next one. Oh, that happened. It's not the same. Not the same. I feel for you. I can't wait till it is live. Isn't the Improv starting up sometime soon?
They did start up with it. Then they left again. So, oh, look at that!
There we go.
Be gone. Oh, ball 5 touchdown! Oh, thank goodness. That's
HR3.
And they're doing the Bernie.
And the slide.
Thank goodness. Oh wow! 22 just missed the tackle, and nobody else was down the middle of the field. And he just outraced everybody.
That is positively electric, Ernie. That is an electric play to start this second half. HR3 taking it to the house. We've been asking for the long touchdown, Ernie. There you go.
Yeah, that wasn't a long pass per se, but that was a good wrap there. Little yak action. Yards after catch. And he just did. One thing the Bills have done, the only big plays they allow are when they miss tackles. You miss tackles, bad things are going to happen. I don't feel bad about that. So, 20-6. You get one stop here, put another touchdown in the end, put another touchdown on the board. This game's over. Okay, look at 57. It's like, what do you want me to do? I can't tackle. I was pressing the passer. The coach's like, yeah, I know, but you got to rush him better. They're look at Daniel's head down. He's like, I can't do this. I want to go back to playing Colorado in the Pac-12. They're disoriented. They're really disoriented right now in Cleveland.
Pac-12 to you will always be the Pac-10 to me, bud.
Well, do what you want, but yeah, Chubb 13 of 49. They've contained him pretty good. I think his only long run was that one before the half where it didn't really matter.
Yeah, the half was basically over, and he ripped off an 18-yard run.
Epinesa did not buy that play fake. He was like, I don't care if you run the ball. We're up 20-6. I'm going to lambaste you. That's what he did. And Epinesa's like, what do you want from me? Okay,
He's been all over the field. No one touched him. Nobody. You might want to account for him.
Just a random thought, yeah. He was like, and no time to set up. And Edmonds was there, too, to clean up if need be. But that was a good play. So second and 17 here. Interesting.
Yep. Second and 17, back pass. You're not going anywhere with those plays. Seriously, Ernie, you might want to talk to all these opposing teams because throwing the ball in the flat's not going to get you anywhere.
No, they've gone nowhere fast. Third and 17. Daniels is just, he's more confused than a baby in a topless bar right now. I'll tell you that. He is seeing the pass rush. He had nowhere to throw the football. At that time, he had a little bit of time, didn't know where to go. And
Aiden McGregor, man.
And yeah, McGregor came off the edge, and then what a great play there. So the defense, I mean, honestly, if they can just put the ball in the end zone in this drive, that'll put in, just go for the jugular, or as Bill Walsh would say, the juggler, and his players used to make fun of him because he couldn't say jugular.
And guys, we forgot to announce this last game. Ton Dinder, you won a square. You lost connection. You had advised us. Please pick your square from last game. There was one other person at the very end of the game that had a giveaway. I'm trying to find that. Brian Hawk, on the random comment square at the very end of the game. So if you're both out there and you're both watching, please put the number of the square you would like. There goes Moss ripping off a 14-yard gain. Moss has really filled in nice for Singletary.
He's been great. And they'll be even better when they have both guys back next week, right? Him and Knox will be back next week, correct?
Yeah, Singletary and Knox will both be back. But here's the crazy thing, Ernie. When Singletary comes back, Moss kind of just fades away. We're in a one-back video game mindset for all these games.
But it's good to know that you have him. And let's see here. Diggs, did he catch that? Yes, he did. That was a great throw to the sideline there.
Diggs approaching 800 yards on the season.
Look at the coach. He's like, this is nonsense.
Still Freddie Kitchens out there?
Maybe.
Boy, that was a debacle.
Let's see here. So 1st and 10 to 36, 37, I guess. Put this game away. Just put these bozos away. And Moss, another 6-7 yards there.
Yeah, chunks. I'll tell you what, he might have more yards now than Singletary. And they both played the same amount of games.
And oh my God, there's a convoy play right there.
Oh, that's a face mask at the end. No? Is that Cam Akers? I hope they show that again. That was nice. There we go. It's to the outside, finds the sideline, and then whoop. I wish he would have cut back out.
I don't think you have time to. They did. Look at that. All the time in the world. Let's see. He cut in. I think he tries to cut out, but then he got tackled. Let's see here. Yeah, he got tackled.
Oh, yeah.
He got brought. That's good hustle by that guy from behind. So 1st and 10 to the 13 here.
Inside the code zone. Allen back to pass. Get in there. HR3. No. Oh, boy. Hang on, guys. We got a controller disconnected. We're going to take this moment to remind you to follow Gratwick Gaming, Code Sox, Ernie Green, our Trainwreck Sports, if you're not, to keep up with all the information that's going on. Inside handoff, always a crappy running play. He did his best, though, to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
God, the play calling inside the 10 is just atrocious.
Well, you're going to run that play, run on the inside between the center and the guard, not on the tackles. It's
dive. Just run a dive. Get the Drew formation out there and run a dive.
I don't like the formation because a fullback's a complete waste of space in the NFL. That's the one I want to see all day, just between the center and the guard. That's unstoppable.
The Bills make me wanna
Ernie can see the future, folks. He called it. They did it. Touchdown, Buffalo. Too early to say that this game's put away?
Yeah, but I don't think the game. I think the game is. I don't think they're going to come back, but I think one more score, a little bit more time, the game's put away. I like how they came out and scored 2 touchdowns right in a row in the second half. Just see no more long play and then inside the red zone. No more nonsense. Just keep kicking the ball. Keep putting the ball down the field. Keep putting the ball in the end zone.
I'd love to know what VMD said to them at halftime. Because they came out with a rocket. The big play to Henry Ruggs got it all going. It was a nice drive, nice steady drive down the field. Done with these field goals. Completely done with them. Great 2 drives by the Bills offense. We're going to do a defensive turnover drive.
All right.
Turnover drive, old school. Who's going to get the turnover? Put it in the comments. Who's going to collect the fumble? Who's going to collect the interception? Go ahead and put it in the chat. You can walk away with the square for Prizapalooza on the 28th of August. It's Friday the 28th at 7 p.m. We will be announcing those square numbers during the AFC and NFC championship games. So stay tuned for more information on that. But go ahead and put it in the chat. Who's going to get the turnover? 3rd and 7. It's got to happen now.
So maybe. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and 7. Daniels, he just does not look comfortable right now.
Looks like the damn ice capades back there in the backfield doing pirouettes, triple cow sows, doing everything else. Triple Lutz, triple Lindy. Looks bad back there. Spinning around like a top.
Yeah.
1, 2.
And then 21's like, all right, I got you.
That's my guy. That's Mullen. Mr. Mullen taking over for Mr. Big Sack, Levi Wallace, after he left. Bills are going to get the ball back. We're going to hold on to that turnover drive. We're going to actually end it. So end TO drive. Sorry, folks, but we're going to flip it. We're going to flip it. Yes. A many first downs. So we're going to do a first down drive.
Here we go.
First down drive. Go ahead and put it in the chat. How many first downs will the Buffalo Bills get on this drive?
Oh, nice job by the linebacker and knock him over the first round marker.
First one's free, apparently. How many first downs will the Bills get on this drive?
The zeros are already taken out.
Yeah, zeros are gone. First one's free, folks. We know there's going to be more than one. Allen, inside handoff to Moss the Boss. Gets about a yard or 2. I think they're going to give him 2 forward progress. Hope they don't. 2nd and 9. Ernie, if I was in the chat, I'd be putting 1 right now. Oh, boy. Here we go. 3rd down. Get sweep. HR3 gets it.
Good job by him.
Second first down. And I'm going to put close. So the first down, the first down drive is now closed. There are no more guesses. There are no more guesses for the first down.
First and 10 to 38. Here we go.
2 first downs so far. Screen. That was pretty bad.
They had a convoy too again.
Empty set. Or wide.
That was a nice
3rd. It's 3 first downs. Don't call him Charles Clay. Jalen Lay with the first down. Yeah, they got to keep that ball. If they stick to the in between the guard and the center, or even in guard and the tackle and not run off tackle, they would have so much more yardage if they ran the ball up the middle of the field.
That's what I was saying with a touchdown.
Everything over the middle of the field is big, and there it is. Oh, I thought that was Brew. You're right. They do have the same body type, and with the numbers being the way they are, Jalen Lay having a day. You know what's funny, Ernie? When we got Brew McCoy, I thought he was a tight end. His build and the way he is on the field.
Yeah, he's a freak.
He's a big boy. So how many first downs is that? That's what, 4? 4 first downs?
If they score a touchdown, it'll be 5.
Does the touchdown count as a first down?
Yes.
You learn something new every day, folks.
And there we go. Again, right up the middle, 4 yards.
What are you trying to get him to jump for, Josh? Just snap the ball. It's going to be a jet sweep. Touchdown, Henry Ruggs, HR3, frozen at the goal line. Folks, Buffalo taking a commanding 33-6 lead. Ernie, turn the lights out, right?
Yeah, I would say now. The party's over for them.
Party's over, turn the lights out. Last one that leaves, lock the door, Loops and Boots out there, kick the extra point. Of course, it's good. 34-6. This is the game that we've been waiting for.
Yeah, and the sad thing is that they played a little better in the first half. Like, they'd have a 50 burger on the board.
Oh yeah, they would have dropped a 50 burger in the first half probably. If they started that game off right.
Well, first 3 quarters at least. Didn't have 7 possessions, but yeah, it was. Here we go. Kicking the ball off. Everyone's yelling, cheering the shout song. That ball's out of the end zone, so that's all good.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing like being at a Bills game when they score their first touchdown. I have goosebumps right now thinking back to last year when we took the lead against Cincy. Fortunately, the only game I got to go to up in Buffalo, but Chris, the producer in the truck, it was amazing. It was such a great atmosphere. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like hearing the shout song at home.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm beating the worst team in the league is. I can think. Chubb hurt his thumb, or no, he hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, if he goes to the sideline, he'll be back. But if he goes to the tunnel, he might be out for a little bit. That might hurt Cleveland going forward. Up there he goes, tunnel.
He hurt his shoulder, but he's holding his wrist.
Always hold their wrist. When they go to the tunnel for whatever reason. So we're trying to wait and see how many people had the 5 first downs. Looks like there's one. Looks like there's only one for 5 first downs.
You want to do only
truck, one.
Truck, do we have room for another square right now?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to do a trivia, or what do you want to do?
No, what we're going to do is the first person to follow Code Sox and Real Ernie Green on the screen gets the square.
I just put done on there when you follow both. There you go. Real Ernie Green on Twitter, Codes _Sox on Twitter. Get on there and follow both. Get the square. Simple enough.
That's simple. And the end of the third quarter here. That's pretty simple.
Put the fours up in the chat. Fourth quarter, we're going college style here on the NFQL as always. I can't see the names in Restream. So if the chat could tell me who picked 5, because technically it's 5 first downs. You have to include the touchdown. So the Facebook user that chose 5 is the winner.
And Daniels just almost got his receiver there killed. Oh, the 51's like, dude, he almost killed him. What are you doing? So 3rd and 1. This game, I mean, all but over here, unless some tomfoolery takes place. And, he almost did not get that first down on the screen. That was a great play by Edmonds, but he had just too much momentum. So,
Charla, I'm going to pronounce your last name wrong. Say it's Zwemmer. Zwemar. Zwemar. Charla Zwemar won the square. Congratulations. We're going to have the squares pop up on the screen. You're going to want to pick one of the white squares. It'll flash up right after this play. Oh, Cleveland really came down the field.
I don't know why they're holding.
All right, we might have a winner here. Getting notification. Yeah, touchdowns count as a first down. Do you want to explain that, Ernie? We're having people that are asking questions about that.
I'm really not sure what there's to explain. A touchdown is a first down. There's really nothing else. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. It's a rule. The touchdown counts as a first down. So if you throw like an 80-yard touchdown, like a one-play drive, 80 yards, you get foul 1 first down for that. I'm really not sure how else to explain that. Touchdown is a first down, even if it's first and goal from the 1. And a nice sack there by Oliver. Got 2 sacks today. And I asked Dan, did you see my question?
Yeah, I did. I'm looking right now. Hang on 1 second.
Okay, cool.
Anybody else put in the comments that they've done it yet? Guys, how are we doing on the fouls? You get a free square if you follow the real Ernie Green and myself. Still waiting to see the person who Ernie put in the comments to see if they follow me. Bear with me for 1 second. Codes_socks on Twitter.
So, there's someone that's listening right now. Someone listening right now followed me, and you followed the wrong Code Socks on Twitter. So, Dan, give them your Twitter handle again one more time, please.
Codes_socks.
Yes, this particular person followed the wrong person. He meant well, and he'll win as soon as he fixes it. And Zach Moss has fixed the running game. 10 yards and a first down.
Oh yeah, he's been an absolute beast in the absence of Singletary. So I would honestly say, what do? You have home field, right? Care about going undefeated? Do you play Singletary? Do you play Knox? Do you let him sit? What do you do if you're the coach and GM of this team? What are your 10 cents, 2 cents there, Ernie?
Running back also a lot with the hot hand. But Singletary had the capability of being like a number 1 running back in the NFL. So Moss has looked good here, but Singletary has the ability to also be that person. So long way to go.
And Charlotte took my advice and took number 66. That'll now be a blue square when I stare at it every time. You know what? I hope you hit on that, Charlotte. Congratulations.
Just sent you the message, homie.
Up there it is. All right, we have a winner, and I follow back everybody that follows me on every platform, folks. So give Code Socks a follow, and we will definitely follow you back. Chris McDaniels. Congratulations.
Good job. But also shout out who just missed was Paul Burden. He just missed it. Chris McDaniels got in first. Way to go. You know what they say? If you're not first, you're last. I'm just kidding. We love you. We love you being here, Paul. I think Paul's going to win a square here today.
Tell you what.
Go ahead. You go, Dan.
Tell you what. Paul Burden is the king of the deep roster at the end of the season. I don't think anybody has more deep roster touchdown picks than Paul Burden. I think he was the original Schwartz. I'm going to ask Chris to chime in on that, but I believe he was the original Schwartz Fowler. So I'm going to shout out Paul Burden on knowing the lineup by just simply heading on to leagues.com/NFQL. You can follow along on all the information. Got him. Nope.
And you know what? That'll happen. They got him down eventually. They should have gone for a 5-yard loss, got him for a 3-yard game. That'll happen.
See the Bills going after the ball now, up 34-6.
And great play is that Trey White. Yeah, White and is having a heck of a battle with Beckham today. Beckham got him a couple times in the first half, but White has gotten it better in the second half.
They have
Sure.
160 yards of total offense.
Yeah, they have about 145 of them at the half.
Yeah. Trey White having a great day. That's a big task. Odell Beckham is no joke.
Look at 57. They're pretty much like, who is 57 on the Brown? They've like sucked his will to live. 4th and 7, they're going for. You got to go for it. 34-6, of course. On 28 points. Like this. Well, Dick Duran would be like, "Oh, we got to punt," but yeah. There we go.
Get the first down.
But that was smart. Play. Let them gain yards in front of you. They're not going to score 28 points by getting with 8-yard gain, so that's fine.
Now they're going to drive down the field.
It might with 20 yards. Beckham's hurt now.
Everybody's getting hurt. What's he grabbing? His side? Now watch, he'll be grabbing his arm when he goes to the locker room.
This is like the body bag game.
Yep, grabbing that arm. Unreal.
Oh, White's defensive assignment got much easier, and I'm not sure who he's going to be guarding, but it's not Odell Beckham Jr., so. And nobody's better than a 34. Oh, my gosh. We need to call the Undertaker in here and Paul Bearer.
People are dropping like flies, slamming his helmet. The helmet didn't do it, buddy.
Yeah.
Helmet didn't do it. 2nd and 1. Yeah, rust in peace. Savage out there now. This is what we see.
They managed to play without getting hurt. Way to go, Cleveland.
Shane Savage is out there now going to wreak havoc on everybody. We haven't called his name enough. We had that early play. This is usually when he comes out. 4th quarter, 7 minutes left. Time to wreak some havoc. Bills get the ball back. We're going to do another giveaway drive. Going to end zone.
Oh.
Nothing.
Knocked it away.
Knocked it away. Daniels over 240. He has 243 yards. Oh, wow. Double fake RPO. Roll the ball away, basically.
I don't think he threw it away. I think it was just that bad of a pass. E.J. Manuel thought that was accurate, though.
It took us out of the playoffs. It was either last year or the year before. He got the best of us in the playoffs.
See here.
I think they went to the Super Bowl and lost to Green Bay, if my memory serves me correctly. A field goal. Browns.
Who's that?
Field goal. Here we go.
In this game. Okay, gotcha. I thought we were talking about actual game. My bad.
Oh, no. In the sim.
Got it.
Kick up and good. I guess you want to get your kicker used to kicking because, down by 29, or I don't even know what it was at that point, 29 points, whatever it was. Let's just kick a field goal.
That makes no sense. Like the point don't even mean. I mean, you go from down 28 to down 25, then you kick the ball off all the way down the field, or you're an onside kick it. Like, what the heck? Talk about throwing the white flag. I mean, is the coach of the Cleveland Browns French? Because they just surrendered.
They sure did.
By the way, can we give another square away?
Yeah, we sure can. Let's do a square.
Complete this joke, chat. Why are there so many trees in France?
Ooh. Why are there so many trees in France? Who's got the answer? Someone's Googling it right now.
You only get into this drive because there's not a lot of time left in the game. So you got this drive to guess it. If not, we're going to move on. Let's see here. Nice play. Ruggs had a good game. Got some passes and boom. He really made a good cut in that drive. A really good cut in that drive for the first down.
Yeah.
Or for the touchdown, actually.
Look at our defense. They're like, dude, man, you believe that we have to actually sit here and go through all this stuff and pretend like we want to play? It's 34-9, end the game.
Yeah. Oh, Moss wants to. Is that Moss or that Akers? Akers wanted to play. He ran right through the middle. With yes.
Should be run the ball, run the ball, run the ball.
Wow, that's a nice run. It's about 15 yards right there.
Somebody said so many shady people.
That's a good answer. But close, but no.
So the Poodles have a place to pee, right?
No. Another good. That's very creative though.
Because they're always committing treason.
That's very funny. Whoever said that, but no. Who said that? I want to give him a shout out, Dan. Who said that?
I can't tell. For whatever reason, Restream's just saying Facebook users, so I can't see anybody's names in the chat. So I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, you know what? They got to this set of downs to get it right. We need to give away one more square anyways, don't we? We don't have time to how many more squares we have
There's
left?
still time. There's still time.
Okay. We have to give away one more square, right?
Yep.
All right,
This is the last one.
all right, last one. I'm going to have to change the question here.
Chris McDaniels had that one. That was good.
The treason? That's pretty funny. Chris is
Facebook
trying to
user says
Chris, you can't have all
the answer doesn't involve German soldiers, does it? Are you looking it up on Google? Like, put a comment in.
Come on. You know, that guy's disqualified. He gets the right answer.
Schwartz. The Schwartz is. I see your Schwartz is as good as ours. First down, Buffalo. Nice catch.
Dude, it must be unseasonably warm in Buffalo in like week 13. Everybody wearing short sleeves. Must be one of those like. Week 13 would be in December, right? Yeah.
In November.
Oh, no. I mean, 13, 14. Yeah, the end of November, early December. It must be nice and warm there.
Yeah, you could get that summer, late summer. What's it called? Indian summer?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You're not Indian, not November. That's like October.
I know, dude.
Oh, that's a nice pass. There we go.
Did he get in?
Nope. Yeah, he made a catch.
HR3 over 100 and something yards today because he's got to be in the 180s.
9 for 110, they said, or something like that. 5 for 110. He's having a fantastic game. Plus the rushing touchdown.
That's what it was, the rushing. He's had a lot of rushing yards. They've done 3 jet sweeps with him. He's had a big day.
Pylon Cam likes it. Look at I got a ball 2 yard line.
I have a question for you. Why doesn't the NFL have a suspended camera over the goal line?
Because that would make too much sense.
Always thought to myself, why hasn't this happened? They have a suspended camera over the goal line.
Again, too much sense.
I think every stadium should have that Monday Night Football camera in it.
They just going to delay the game?
Delay of game. Ow. How do we not let them score another point? Don't forget, stick around, folks. 1 minute, 12 seconds, 72 seconds away, I should say, from announcing the winner of the total point score. You're going to have a very short time to get that in. Ernie, did we have a winner?
No.
Random comment.
Why are there so many trees in France? The answer is so the Germans can march in the shade. That is the answer.
It's a World War II joke.
It is a World War II joke.
Oh. Second and goal gets knocked down, 22 seconds. Looks like they're just going to run the clock out. So we're going to ask the truck, see who had 34 points. Get ready just in case the Bills decide to run another play and we don't mess that up again. So we're going to give it to who I thought had the best answer. I like the because are always committing treason.
Yeah, I agree with that one. The treason one was pretty good.
Chris McDaniels, you win another square, bud. Go ahead and pick a square.
Wait,
it looks like
sorry.
I apologize. Mark Sonnenheimer won it. It looks like can't see names, guys. Can't see it. But you know what I can see? Mark Sonnenheimer, congratulations. You won the square. Chris, sorry. We're going to take that one away from you. I apologize. Buffalo Bills trounce Cleveland Browns, 34 points. Trying to see who won the final square. We're going to have them flash the squares up here on the big screen. Dave Bartles. Bartles and James. Nope, just Dave Bartles. Dave Bartles, you win the square for the total points. Truck is going to pop up the squares, so you both can take a look and take a pick. 66 is gone. I don't remember what else was picked throughout the sim. Waiting on both of you. Ernie, I'll tell you what, the offense got going. Finally got going.
I mean, and then the defense really stiffened up, obviously. 6 points, 9 points. 34-9. They kicked that garbage field goal at the end, which was insanely silly, but what are you going to do?
Allen, another big day. He was leading the votes the last time we checked for the MVP, the most valuable player. Just waiting on the two gentlemen to pick their square. Mark Sonnenheimer with the joke. Dave Bartles with the score. One said I'll take 62. And yep, that's right. Chris McDaniels got the square for fouling us. Looks like someone said they'll take 30. Someone said they'll take 82. Looks like we're good. Are we, Truck, if you can give me something in the chat if we're good to go here. We'll get all the goodbyes. Ernie, you want to give any shout-outs?
No, shout out to all the fans who came out and are following us and participating. I mean, I really appreciate that, you know. Helping out Code Sox, helping out Grailwick Productions, helping out Trainwreck Sports, all great people, and it's going to be a good time and everything, and I appreciate it personally.
Hopefully Zach will be back tomorrow. I'd like to thank Ernie for joining us. I'd like to thank Chris and Andrea in the truck doing all that they do. Folks, I know we had a little issue with the sound at the beginning of the game, but we're working through that to try and bring you the best quality streams that we can. Again, thanks for joining us, and you know, and it's these crazy fumbles for a good, quick touchdown for the Bills. Slow first starts, great second halves. When it's Gratwick Productions, Gratwick Gaming, Code Sox, and, of course, Trainwreck Sports. Sims, these guesses, these crazy giveaways, Prize-a-Palooza, but most importantly, this train.